Hi, it's Dynamite Critic, the critic without filter and budget. My opinion on maqia when the promised flower never bloom is gonna be controversial. But honestly, some people say that it makes them cry and all, but I felt nothing. And I think that the problem is the execution or some bad idea maybe. The problem I have with that movie is that the character have no agency. The character have no agency, only exists to fulfill the plot. Because why? Oh, and by the way, spoiler warning. If you haven't watched the movie and you don't agree with what I'm about to say, go watch the movie and make your own opinion. But that's just my own opinion. But, well, yes, spoiler warning. But there is that whole thing when there is a race that is gonna get attacked by human, and before to attack, the girl she liked ended up with her best friend, but her best friend was kidnapped, and I don't know if she was forced or if she chose to, but I think that she was raped, but I don't know if she was raped or if she chose to have children with the shitty human kings. But why would she want to keep the children of those who raped her or forced her to have kids? And also, there is that scene in the end when the the crush of the protagonist of the movie came back to attack the human kingdom. And this is the part that really show my problem that I have with the lack of agency of the characters. The best friend who was forced to have children with the asshole human nobles. But she when she not only though she refused to go with him, but she said that she wants to stay with her kid even though her human children. I think that she won't remember who she is in the end, so it was really pointless. And also, the childhood crush of the protagonist didn't have to die, and I hate that he was framed as a villain, even though the real villain should be the human that forced the protagonist's best friend to have kids. It's kind of disgusting. And this movie seemed obsessed with that whole motherhood crap thing, and I hate that too. And I think that if they really wanted to force that whole motherhood thing, they should have done this better because it wasn't done well. And I think that the reason why I felt nothing while watching this movie, it's because this movie want to force it again. It's just me, but it's another crybait. Like I said about my plastic memory anime critique. And not only that, but I'm not sad, I'm just pissed. I'm pissed that she abandoned her old crush, who, who literally attacked the asshole human kingdom in the end to save her, and instead of thanking him, she abandoned him just for an human king who won't even remember her in the end. I know it's supposed to be sad, but it's not. It's just stupid. And also, why did she choose to go live in the kingdom? I hate that the protagonist chose to go in the kingdom of the people who destroyed her home and kidnapped the woman of her race and forced her to have children. The movie doesn't heavily implied, but they were raped. But the way it's framed, you can't convince me otherwise. And I hate that she chose to keep the kids of the people who raped her. It's kind of disgusting. And I hate that the protagonist easily accepted to go along and befriend the human who destroyed the kingdom again. I just thought that some stuff was just rushed and forced. This is why this movie didn't really resonated with me because it seemed that everything was forced, and I should have expected it from Mario Kada anime again. Oh boy. But I really hate this motorhood crap into movie. It's not done well, and it's really forced and superficial. I did not like it. The only aspect that I liked was the visual, but it wasn't enough to make me enjoy the movie. And the moment that are supposed to be sad are really not. I'm not attached to the characters. And this movie, I don't know, man. Everything feels so forced. The character have no agency. And I kind of wish that if she was going to go, I wish that maybe originally she wanted to go to the human kingdom to find out more about the people who destroyed the kingdom and forced the woman of a kingdom to have children against their will, which is disgusting. She wanted to learn more about her enemy, kind of way, but in the end, ended up helping them, and helping the kids of one of the humans she met who died because one of the human side character who dies, and she ended up taking care of those human and wanting to help them or something like that. It would have make more sense, and I would have actually resonated with me emotionally. And now we need to talk about the best friend who want to protect the children of those who raped her, kind of crap. It really pissed me off. Not only because they framed the best friend who again came to save her, and instead of thinking him and going with him and abandoning the life who made her to suffer, she abandoned him for these stupid human children. Again, the children of those who raped her, which is disgusting. I know I hate that he died too in the end. And also the kids that she wanted to of her rapist who she wanted to protect so badly ended up not remembering her anyway. So it was all pointless. And not I think it was supposed to make you feel things, but it made me feel nothing. It's really hollow. I didn't like this movie. It didn't resonate with me. Maybe I'm not a target demographic for this, I don't know, but was really shallow, hollow, and I didn't feel nothing. It was just a bad cry bait. So yeah, I didn't like this movie at all. Final score, um, 5 for the visual. I mean, the visual of 10 out of 10, but I don't want to give it a final score because of how subjective how subjective it is, but I don't want to give it a score but 5. And the only reason why I give it 5 is the visual, nothing more, nothing less. So yeah, Dynamite critic to critic without filter and budget. Have a nice day.